up your positions and fight!
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of my Senones campaign for Rome 2's Rise of the Republic DLC. And we are on another familiar map. For those of you guys that have been watching the series since the beginning, this is Sarsina. It was one of the first towns that we had captured and had successfully held on to it against the Aritum and other Etruscan tribes for quite some time, but we had to end up abandoning it because it was just too out in the open and we really needed to focus on our home provinces. But I believe in the last episode, or the episode before that, we had captured it, so we are going to hold on to it this episode for sure. But we've got the Aritum tribe coming in here. You can see they've got a unit of slingers and their general's bodyguard as well. And they are backed up by a large host of Tarcuna warriors. You can see that they are coming in. Their Italian cavalry at the head there. They've got like 5 units just quickly trying to reinforce the Aritum general. But it looks like he is going to move in here. So let's actually flip my units around so they don't get charged in the back. And see which way he goes here. He's actually coming right in this way, so hopefully he's not going to get a good charge. And let's actually bring 2 other units down to flank around him, make sure he is taken off the battlefield for good. But yeah, the Italian cavalry is moving down the center, which is perfectly fine. They're really not going to get any good charges here, and then once all of the cavalry is in, I'll just kind of clamp down on them. But that was a good charge. The young sword's really not that good against soaking up enemy cavalry charges, but there we go. Make sure that this general is off the battlefield. I would love to know where the general is in this mess. But nevertheless, he is getting slaughtered. And we have all the cavalry in here. Okay, this is perfect. A little late on that, but I'm going to get rid of those Etruscan slingers there. And let's push in with all of our units. Make sure they are all fighting. There we go. Just slaughter this cavalry. I'm actually going to send in another one as well to flank around. We don't need 2 here.
The enemy general is
beautiful.
Dead.
So he was slaughtered. Excellent. Yeah, and the Etruscan slingers are being run down as we speak. And well before Tarcuna comes in to help. We gotta make sure we push against this cavalry so they do not escape. Yeah, it's alright. We'll just bring my cavalry in here to finish off these units and make sure they do not escape. Because we're going to have to reform our lines very quickly here. Make sure all the Etruscan slingers are shattered, or at least they won't be returning. And okay, so let's form these guys up back into their line here. And we'll put these guys into group 3, and we will bring them in here as well. Okay, pull the cavalry back. And this is kind of... Ooh, yeah, run. Okay, this isn't really too good here. We've got to reform our lines quickly. Before the infantry comes in. And it looks like not a moment too soon they shatter. And you are meant to go over here, so come over here, please. Get out of the way, quick! Okay, so... yeah, this cavalry unit needs to get out of there as quickly as possible. And just let them all funnel in. Although they're kind of being a little bit slow about it, although these are the most elite units behind here. We got the Etruscan hoplites. Very solid unit. They've saved my hide a number of times in battles. So they're going to be the last ones in.
Our general is under
Oh,
attack.
stop firing at my general. Come on.
Forward! Swords!
And we're going to hit them here and send these guys forwards. Just completely surround these Etruscans. Nice. Got some shadows freaking out there. That's fine. Push them all away. And where's that cavalry unit? There we go. Let's get them over here. And we'll just allow them to get these out of the way. We'll allow the general to come in here. If I lose these 2 units, that's totally fine, because these guys are just about shattered, and then what I'll do is probably pull them back. Nice, that worked out really well. Just getting slaughtered. So yeah, the auto-resolve said we would have lost 60, or sorry, we would have 60% of our force remaining, which would basically be about 1,700 men, and I think we are going to do much better than that. There we go. Now that the general is in, he's left his skirmishers. These young swords are getting a little caught up because they're facing the opposite direction, which isn't good. Let's actually pull this one off.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, allow them to waver. It's fine. I just want to break these guys quickly enough, and you can see that because they've got some units out here, they're not completely surrounded yet. This should get them to break. Hold, young swords, hold. Yeah, goodbye, skirmishers. Excellent. Oh, yes, they rallied. Well done. Well done, warriors. Can bring my general back up here now.
Our men flee
Yeah,
the
they
field of
fled.
battle.
Okay, let's push this one back in now. Actually, let's get these 2 formed up this way. Yeah, just run them down, guys. Run them down. Oh, actually, go slam into them. Wow, they are holding on. Okay, 2 of them are broken, though. Excellent. General is here. I'm just going to move him back just a bit. Where are you going? Don't go into melee. Come on now.
Our men flee the field.
Yeah,
of
they're starting to
battle.
crack my
This is a
morale here a
shameful
little bit.
display.
So let's retreat what we can. Let's get 2 more units over on this side. And allow them to come into this trap a little bit further. It's actually, wow, we're probably not going to save that one either, so that's fine. And we'll have 2 over here. Let's get 4 to kind of flank around. Go get that for me, and actually you come right here. Oh, there's an Etruscan slinger unit that hasn't seen melee yet. Okay, general, you there. Yep, you 3 there. You 3 there. And these 4 are going to flank around and make sure that they can't escape. And we're actually going to give 1 extra reinforcement.
This is a shameful display.
Hold, men! Oh, they've actually got some more slingers here. I didn't realize how many they actually had, which is very fine. Forget about them. You hit into the backs of them. Actually, that's probably what was killing most of my men. Yeah, look at these Oh, no, the Etruscan slingers. I can't see what their kill is here, kill ratio, but I suspect the slingers are getting some good shots on the backs of my men. Yeah, the general's going to be a tough one. run at 6. There's no need for that. Come in and help them here. And then we'll just close in on them, and they will all eventually break.
Melee fighters ready!
General fighting bravely, almost back to back.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yes, yes it is. Nice, my cavalry just nice charges there as the slingers break. And then they're going to be reinforced with some young swords once again. Yeah, it looks like we got some shadow issues here. I'll have to take a look at that, what's going on with that for the next episode. But there we go, there's the break. Yep, just slaughter them. Oh, we are continuing the battle. Don't let them escape. Yeah, we've got some that are kind of filtering away. Where's my cavalry? Let's have them going after these ones that are kind of escaping here.
The enemy general is
Yes,
dead.
excellent. And I think we held on to probably 80% of our force, I would say, which is good. And I kind of have to fight these battles manually. I know you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you just auto-resolve it if you had 60% of your force left? It's because I don't know what's coming. Sometimes I get attacked 2, 3, 4 times in the end turn phase. And having a couple of auto-resolves just waste all the men I could have saved and had for a much closer battle. But yeah, I think we just utterly slaughtered them. How many is left in that unit? 2. That's fine, and we will just quit the battle there. A close victory, but I think it wasn't as close as the auto-resolve would have put it. And there we go. So, yeah, 50 kills on the Etruscan cavalry, even though they were hopelessly outnumbered. Just want to see what these skirmishers got. Yeah, 63, 48, and 34. So not too many, but definitely getting some shots on the backs of my men. 145 kills with that general's bodyguard. Looking at my kills, again, the cavalry just outclassing everyone else, but some of the young swords getting decent amounts of kills. Wow, 297 by that one, 164. Yeah, so really solid there. And of course, we will kill the captives. The Etruscans barely surviving that. And let's see if we get attacked by someone else. Oh, and the Boii are finally moving out to help again, although they are suffering from attrition, and that's because the Veneti have taken their last city. That's not good. So where was the Boii's army then? We might have to push north with another force here. I mean, they've got that force there.
As you request.
Still a few more turns of replenishment needed here. We actually don't have any cavalry in this army at all. And we're kind of maxed on our income right now. There's the Boii right there. So let's go ahead and auto-resolve. 12 florins gained, okay. And then, can we hit them this turn? We can't, dang it. Alright, let's just force march here. I mean, there's no garrison here, so the Boii should be able next turn to just take that. And hopefully that will save them from an almost certain death. Aratim getting their forces built back up at their capital city. I'm just waiting for some more replenishment to happen here, and at Senones, 2 more turns and we will have a garrison, which is excellent. But yeah, they're going to need some cavalry. And I'll wait till the garrison's there, and then I will disband these mercenaries. We can put the cavalry back in her army, and think that's all that's needed for her. Of course, if this army leaves, then I will use that opportunity to go and hit Eretum itself. But I hope the Boyai takes this settlement. I would have liked it for myself, but at the same time, the Veneti are really pushing hard down here, so I can understand why they're trying to get out of there. But I don't know why they've had such success here. Like, they're fighting so many different people. Although, actually, the Insubris are getting really strong, taking a lot of the northern territory over here. Let's take a look at diplomacy real quick. So yeah, the Insubris are kind of collecting the north here.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not... My people cannot accept such a thing. The gods would rightly curse...
Yeah, so the Boyai have no settlements, but hopefully they'll be able to take that one. And the Carni are quite friendly with us.
Sit, friend, and let us talk. And let us have good wine until...
Really?
You speak as well as a bard.
Okay, let's
but
just
I must be
focus on trade then here.
I am honored to receive you, and look for...
No,
You
really?
speak well.
What about trade with Rome?
You will find me a willing and attentive...
Yeah, they're not willing and attentive at all. Okay, so not too much more we need to do. I mean, they could come over here, the Veneti, and lose their army at Sarsina, but I'm just going to hold here for now and worry about the Etruscans. I don't want to expand to the north and to the west. So I'm just going to focus against Tarcuna and Eretum, hopefully with the help of Rome, too. Is Rome at war with Tarcuna? Yeah, they're pretty hostile towards Eretum, and they are hostile towards Tarcuna.
Be welcome. Let us talk, and then enjoy good Roman wine when we have agreement.
They're at war with Eretum and the Veneti. Oh, okay, so they're at war with the Eretum. That is good. Where are they taking their settlements, though? Yeah, actually, they are starting to encroach upon that territory, which is fine, per se. I can focus up here on the north, and then I'll just be able to go in against the Veneti and hopefully maintain good relations with Rome until I've conquered the north, and then we can start our push south. But if he's going to help me by ridding me of all of my enemies, I'm not going to complain about that. So, nothing really to spend the money on. Everything else is upgraded the maximum it can be. So, let's go... Actually, let's take a look real quick. Party loyalty is 13. Let's give him more replenishment here for Gobranos. Agriana as well. She did not level up this turn. So here... let me see. Let's send her on a diplomatic mission to the Insubris. See if we can make them a little bit more friendly with us. Forces unassigned traditions. Oh, okay. So we could give melee attack and weapon damage, upkeep cost reduction, morale, and replenishment. So yeah, let's just continually buff up that replenishment.
I live to serve the people of Gaul.
4 turns they'll be ready to go. And also a little bit more income. That's really what's mattered. I'm a penny saver in this Let's Play. That's another thing. I think I hired that War Maiden last turn, and I forgot that I might have been able to use her this turn. Aha! And here we go. Thankfully, I didn't get rid of my mercenaries. What is it giving me? 50% of my force remaining. Really? I mean, yeah, we're kind of banked up, but I've got my mercenaries to soak up most of the damage, plus I've got my slingers and my skirmishers. So I think we should be just fine with this. They barely outnumber us as well. And they don't have any cavalry, but I don't have any cavalry either, so I'm not really going to be able to run down a lot of them. But nevertheless, guys, I will see you on the battlefield once again.
Today, we stand ready again. We will die for this cause. Better yet, we will help our enemies to die. Stand ready!
Alright guys, well Agriana is going to try and hold on to the city after her brilliant defense in the last episode. And it's only against one army this time, so I'm really not that worried. They've only got one Italian cavalry unit, but the general is going to be cause for concern, and I think they had another unit of the heavy spears. Yeah, we've got the Etruscan hoplites over here. So those two are going to be difficult, but it looks like the cavalry is just going to suicide in, and I've got my mercenary Umbrian defenders here. Now, I don't think they're as good as the Etruscan hoplites, so we'll have to see how they survive. But I've got my mercenary Italian swordsmen right in behind, so they're basically going to soak up most of this charge, because I'm going to get rid of them anyways, and we're just going to do an all-out flank if possible. And annoyingly, it looks like they're not all going to come down this way. What are they doing here? What's their game? They're just going to fire at these two? Yeah, it looks like they're just going to fire there, but I want all of these units to come this way. And the Italian cavalry is just going to go in against all of these units, eh? There we go. Not a good charge for them. So yeah, we'll hold them up there, which is fine. And then I've got units to flank around on the two sides, and then I've got all of my skirmishers over here waiting to fire into their backs. That is the plan. But what I'm actually going to do is peel two of these guys off. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, it looks like they're attacking in two different sections. So yes, I'm actually going to take 2 units here to support this line, because we're actually getting pretty heavily attacked here. Yeah, they're doing a number on these young swords over here. My goodness. So yeah, we're going to need some reinforcements for sure. As soon as this cavalry breaks here, then we can move in with our skirmishers. Okay, excellent. I can actually flank around here. I'm going to send my naked swords in to help. Hopefully kill that general. Kind of form up here if you can. There we go. Just run them away. And now charge into their backs. Second one, you go after them there.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, they're having some trouble. And actually, they can use Frenzy. Let's push in these guys. And finally, they broke. Excellent. So, let's get 2 units right here. And let's get these skirmishers up here quick time. These 2 units are going to flank around completely. And how are we going to set this up? So, let's get the javelins close. And the slingers ready to hit them from behind. Actually, I'm just going to probably... No, I'll leave them. That's fine. Just hem them in a little bit further. Crap! Oh, dang. That is not good. Chase them away, quick! And I have another unit here. Wow, maybe I will have lost as much as they said I would from that mistake there. Yeah, my naked warrior's having a huge trouble here. That's too bad. Let's send these young swords in over on this flank. Let's try and block these guys in, and all of you fire at will. And they all should be in range to fire. They might need to move a little bit forwards. Nice. And we're just going to reinforce the lines over here a little bit. This unit is probably going to be dead, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, just starting to pepper down all these units here. Again, we'll focus for the center. And wherever those mercenary Etruscan hoplites are, that's what we're going to try and get most of our skirmishers to fire.
Our men flee the field
Yeah, they
of
broke
battle.
so quick. My
This
goodness.
is a shameful display.
This general is holding out, too. How is Agriana doing? Where is she? Wow, she is having some trouble. Let's actually pull her back. Yeah, I do not want to lose her.
Our men flee the
Oh,
field
yeah,
of
this
battle.
could be close,
This
guys.
is a shameful display.
Maybe the auto-resolve wasn't too far off here. Well, there we go. A lot of slinger shots going in here. Hoping that we can just hold for long enough here. See if I can catch these slingers. I don't want to send my general in, though, to be honest. Oh, you sneaky little devils. Yeah, I gotta start firing onto the backs of my men. Okay, let me try and get a young sword charge here. See what we can do while I run them away with this unit. Frenzy those units. And they're still firing, which is good. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose that unit, though, unfortunately, from having to pull them out like that. Good, we are starting to see some wavering, though, which is good. Hopefully not getting too much friendly fire. Yes, they're broken. Excellent. I'm gonna keep them there. I just don't want to move my general in unless I have to. Good, good, good. Okay, that... Oh, goodness. That is not good.
This is a shameful display.
Man, they are getting so many kills, these guys. And that's not good either. Dang it. May lose Agriana here. Have they used their ammunition up? No, they haven't. So why are they moving into melee? Oh, hold on there. Hold on. Man, these heavy hoplites are just causing us some real problems. I need them to break. That's what I need them to do. So that I can send some units over here to help.
Ready and waiting.
Send some other units here. See if we can flank around if possible. Because she is down to 43 men. Where's those heavy... Have they broke? The mercenary Etruscan hoplites, they're right at the front there. Okay, charge. And I'm going to have you guys frenzy as soon as you go in. Come on, we got to kill this general and save her life.
Our men flee
Yes,
the
so
field
they're
of
broken.
battle.
Excellent. Let's
This
move
is a
them back
shameful
here.
display.
Wow, I know the bounce of
Our
power.
general has
No, Agriana, no. No, we were so close. Just frenzy yourselves. Oh, man, so this is really backfiring for us.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Where's my slingers? How is this general just powerhousing like this? My goodness. Can they reach him? Her? Velther? He's got 57 men left.
The enemy general
Yes,
is dead.
excellent. But we are not out of the woods yet, guys. I don't have any other men other than this. So I don't know how
Ready for orders.
this is still in our favor here.
Loose!
These Etruscan heavy hoplites are just wrecking us here. Come on, come on. Hold, men, hold.
Slingers!
I'm gonna need to get rid of these Etruscan skirmishers when they come in too. Oh, that's not good.
Javelin men! Take aim! Fire on the enemy!
Swords! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Which one? Okay, go into melee, hold them up.
Ready and waiting.
Slingers! Fire on
The
them!
Etruscan light spearmen, they're gonna try and capture the town center. Oh, have they already captured it? Yeah, it's held by Tarcuna. That's not good.
Javelin men!
Skirmishers, what are you doing?
Take aim! Slingers!
Just the slingers, see if they can reach those skirmishers. Maybe I should have auto-resolved this. We are just holding here. These young swords could break at any moment. But I need these, did the Etruscan spearmen break? Yes, the Etruscan hoplites broke.
Missiles ready and waiting! Fire on the enemy!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Oh, is it though? Is it? I don't see a timer saying they're gonna capture the settlement.
Gallic warriors!
Keep firing, men. Keep firing.
Men of Italia!
Okay, just charge in. We need some more bodies on the line there.
Slingers! What do we say?
There's gotta be a timer, and
Our
I'm just
men
not
flee
seeing
the
it, or...
field of battle. This is a shameful display.
If we can shatter this unit here. This general, too, just holding out. My goodness. We're not really getting any kill. Yeah, there we go. They're starting to break. So am I, though. Oh my goodness, this is intense, guys. Yes, there we go. The light spearman's starting to waver. The general's starting to waver.
We'll kill them all!
Yep, they're gone. Oh. Ooh, my goodness, that was a close one. And we've lost Agriana, our champion, too. It seems like it's just constant.
Warriors ready!
Let's run now and see if we can hit a few more
One
down.
of our units has used all its ammunition.
See if we can get a few more shots over here in the general's bodyguard. Yeah, that's probably all we're gonna get. Costly victory. I will agree with that one. And there we go. So thankfully held on to all of my units except for Agriana herself. So we'll go ahead and kill the captives. And we have, yet again, some more replenishment that needs done with this army here. So it's kind of stuck in one position for now. Gonna have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. And add in once again another noble from our family into the mix. Oh, you're kidding me! What? Seriously? Eratim jumps on it. What do they got? Etruscan axe infantry. The problem is getting after all of those slingers. 3, 4, 5 units of slingers. We've got 2 plus 2 javelins. And I'm gonna need that for the infantry too. I mean, they double us as far as man count goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 6 units of infantry plus their general. They may suicide their general in. If they do it quickly enough when we mob them and kill them, it might just break their morale. Yes, let's try and fight this one in the next episode because the general's on horseback, so he'll probably go way ahead of his men, and we may be able to kill him early and then subsequently get rid of all of his units, but I'm not holding out hope, guys. But thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, and I will see you in the next one.